All right, I just got done playing the new demo release from Monster Bath Games for their version of Splatterhouse. They're calling it Mega Splatterhouse, which is for the Sega Genesis, Sega Mega Drive, and other countries. Now, if you're not familiar with Splatterhouse, it's a 2D side-scrolling killathon slasher. You basically play what obviously was inspired by Jason Voorhees from the Friday the 13th movies. Character named Rick, and you're trying to save your girlfriend. You know, the Sega Genesis never received a port of the original Splatterhouse. It did receive the sequels, Splatterhouse 2 and 3, but not the original. That was on the TurboGrafx 16. That's the only physical edition if you want to play it at home. No, I am not counting the Splatterhouse remake on PlayStation 3 as a physical edition of the original Splatterhouse. Sorry, don't count. That's an add-on. It's an Easter egg, whatever you want to call it. Anyhow, this Mega Splatterhouse, as they're calling it, they just released the demo over on itch.io. I'll have links in the description below. Their attempt here is to be as close to the arcade as possible, from what I understand. On their itch.io page, they're explaining that they're not going to add in extras from the cutting room floor, things like that. They will do some basic improvements such as parallax scrolling and things like that to make the game look as good as it can on the Sega Genesis, which that's part of me is like impressed because that's kind of pretty much what developers did back in the day when they did a home port of an arcade game. They didn't really add in a ton of extras. They really went for the arcade experience and that's it. Maybe a few parallax scrolling here, some color there, maybe one or two new enemies. But they didn't go all out and add on an extra mode. So it's kind of respectable that the Monster Bath Games are doing that with their version of Splatterhouse 1 for the Sega Genesis. Anyhow, the demo's available on itch.io right now. It's free. But head over there, check it out, leave a comment, let them know what you think of this. We need more people showing support to developers making games that we want to see.